Okay. So now suppose we have already seen that what exactly AP is. There will be common difference, exactly same difference will be there. The common difference can be positive, can be negative, it can be increasing sequence, it can be decreasing sequence. Now if suppose we have to add all the terms of the AP, then how we'll be adding? Okay, so for example, suppose there is a person, let's say there is a person Shreya, and she is collecting money in her piggy bank from from maybe any year, you can say every year or maybe every month. She is putting in that piggy bank, she is just depositing money. First she is depositing 100 rupees, and then in the next month she deposited 150 rupees. In the next month she deposited 200 rupees. Okay, in the next month she deposited maybe 300 rupees. Okay, like AP. Okay, here you can see the pattern which she is maintaining. It's in AP, it's a arithmetic sequence. Next month she deposited rupees 350. After that she deposited rupees 400. Now after few months, maybe after 12 months, she want to add all the, like, whatever she has just deposited in her piggy bank, she want to add all. So how she can add? She will just 100, then 150, then 200, then 300. This is how she can add it, right? The normal addition by arranging everything in column, and then she can do the addition, or the currency she can add it like that. Or if she understands that it is in arithmetic progression, it's a arithmetic sequence, then she can also use the formula of AP, sum of n terms of an AP. How many terms are there? 12 terms are there. So sum of 12 terms of the AP, if she knows the formula, she can directly apply the formula and she will be getting the sum
it's
of
not
all
an
the
AP,
terms.
right?
Okay, yeah.
Ma'am, it's not an AP.
Wait, have I maintained in?
Ma'am, after 200, 250 should come in.
Yeah, I missed that. After 200, 250 will be there, then 300, then 350, then 400. Is it correct now? Yeah. Is it correct now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now it's in AP. Yeah. I wanted to maintain such a sequence which will be in AP. Okay. Now here comes the use of the formula that we are going to discuss today. That if she knows the formula, she will be able to use the formula directly rather than arranging everything in column and then adding all of them. Suppose this is just for 12 months, maybe she will continue the same process for maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. Then like it will take time to just add all the numbers and then to just get what will be the final amount, what is the like total savings he has done. Okay, it will take time. So there comes a use of the sum of n terms of an AP. Okay, now what is the sum of n terms of AP? So there was a scientist whose name was Gauss. When he was very smaller, maybe 8 years or 10 years old, he just invented one process. They discovered out one process which is very simple. So suppose we have to, just a second. Yeah, suppose we have to add like natural numbers from 1 to 100. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. Okay, like that we have to add all the numbers, all the natural numbers till 100. Then what will be the result? So he has applied one technique, that let's say that sum S we are representing by to represent the sum of all 1 to 100, all natural number. Now we can write the same thing in reverse way also. So we can write it in what he did. I'm showing you that only. Okay. So what he did quickly, that the same, it's in AP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's in AP. The common difference is 1 over here. Okay. So what he did, he just reversed the sequence. He has written it as 100, then 99, okay, then 98, then 97, then 96, then 95. Like this, he has just reversed the sequence and then continued till 1. Okay, the same sequence which we have written as is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 till 100. That the same sequence he has reversed and written it 100 at first, 99 after that. Anyway, you are going to add it. Okay, either you are adding from the very beginning from 1, 2, 3, 4, or you are adding reverse way. It's the same thing. So we can say this is also S. Now what we can do mathematically, we can add these two equations. These are two equations. We will be adding two equations. In pair of linear equation in two variable, you have understood how to add two equations. We have to add left hand side with left hand side, right hand side with right hand side. Okay. So now if we will be adding these two equations, equation 1, equation 2. What is the purpose? The purpose is to get the sum of the first 100 natural numbers. Okay. So what we can do, this S plus S will be 2S, right? Then 100 plus 1, we will make a pair like this. 100 will get added to 1. 99 will get added to 2. 98, we are going to add it with 3. Okay. 97, we are going to add it with 4. 96, we are going to add it with 5. 95, we are going to add it with 6. Like that we will continue. Okay. And at last, how many terms are there? How many terms are there? 100 terms, right? So at last, 100 we will add with 1. Okay. And we know that how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many terms are there? Number of terms are 100 over there. In the first equation also and in the second equation also, even if we are writing it reverse way, 100, then 99, then 98, then 97, then 96, how many terms are there? 100 terms are there. We understand that. Okay. Now what we will be getting over here, see carefully, 2S is equals to 100 plus 1, 101. 99 plus 2 is 99 plus 2 is
101.
101. 98 plus 3,
101.
101. 97 plus 4, 101. 96 plus 5, 101. 95 plus 6, 101. So all the term you are going to get same term, that is 101. The last term even will be 101 only. Okay. And now it will make your process very simple. 101, 101, 101, 101, 101. How many times are there? So we know in the first equation 100 terms were there. In the second equation also 100 terms were there. So total 100 terms are there. Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
So can we write, rather than adding all 101, 101, 101, 101, how many times? 100 times. Can we write 100 times 101 we are having? Can we?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So 2S is equals to, this is what we got, and S is equals to 100 into 101 by 2. And easily we will get the sum of first 100. Easily we will get the sum of first 100. Let me just show you over here. We got the formula also. The sum of n natural number. The formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. This is the formula for sum of n natural number. Okay, if you will do the calculation and simplification, directly you will get the result over here, which is very simple. Initially, it was not that simple to add all the number 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 and then till 100. It was not that simple. Okay, a technique he has applied and it became so simple. So S is equals to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 till 100. What he has done, he has taken one more times S, but this time taken it in reverse way and now added this two equations. So we ended up getting 2S. So what? So what if we got 2S? We have to find the S value, right? And from 2S, easily we will be able to calculate S value, right? Are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the process the scientist Gauss applied to get the, he has also done the contribution of, like Gauss has contributed in physics also, magnetic, electromagnetic fields and everything he has given. So in mathematics also there is a contribution. So this is what he has given to us, and why we are discussing it, we are going to use the same process used by Gauss to find the sum of n terms of an AP. The formula we will be deducing by using this process exactly. Okay, so let's use, suppose now the same process we are going to use. Suppose our AP is first term A, next term is A plus D, next term is A plus 2D, next term is A plus 3D, and nth term will be, who will say nth term will be? Aisha, Ziana and Maha. What will be the nth term of this AP? Am I audible?
A plus NT.
No. See the second term. What is the formula for nth term? What is the formula for nth term? A plus? Is it A plus n minus 1 into D?
Yes.
From here only the formula came, right? The second term, can you see? D. Third term, 2D. So nth term will be n minus 1D, and that is the formula also, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you able to relate it with the formula?
Yes, ma'am.
Aisha, Ziana, are you able to relate it with formula? That first term is A, second term is A plus D, third term is A plus 2D. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is how we have got nth term. From where exactly the formula came? From the observation. Observation only we have got the formula. Since the first term is A, next term is the first term plus common difference. Next term is the second term plus common difference. Next term is the previous term plus common difference. Like this, if the term will keep on going, then we will be getting nth term as the previous term, whatever will be the previous term, that plus common difference. Okay, so this is what we got as a nth term. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. So the second term is having only 1D, third term is having 2D, fourth term is having 3D, fourth term is having 3D. So obviously nth term will be n minus 1 times D. Okay, now we have to find the sum of n terms of the AP. So we will be writing it the way Gauss did. A plus D, okay, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. Directly also I can give you the formula which we will be using. This much explanation is not needed, but who knows what will come in the MCQ question. Anything can come, okay. So you should know the process from where exactly it came. This is how we have to find the sum of n terms. The way Gauss did, Gauss has taken one more times s, and this time what he did, he has taken the same sequence in reverse way. We will also reverse it. We will also reverse it. First time we will be taking a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. Then we will be taking the previous term. Let me write the previous term over here. A plus n minus 2 into d. Getting it? The previous term over here will be a plus n minus 3 into d. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's write it over here. The previous term a plus n minus 2 into d. Then before that, few terms we will be writing only. All the terms we don't have to write. Plus a plus n minus 3 into d. Like that. The last term will be just a. Okay, let's add them. If we will add these two equations, you can say. So we'll be getting 2s over here, and here we will be getting, let's add this part, this one, the first term with this one. Don't get confused. Okay, this one with this one we have to add. Can you tell me what are we going to have? 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Yes or no? If we will add both the underlined part, are we going to get 2a
Yes, ma'am.
plus n minus 1 into d? Yes or no? Similarly, if we will be adding the next term, this orange one with this orange one, underlined one, I mean, a, 2a. Okay, and then n minus 2d is there and one more d is there. If you want to check, check it. N minus 2d is there. With that, you have to add one more d. Let's add it. N d minus 2d plus d. Can we say it will be, wait. Yeah. Can we say it will be n with d is okay, and 2d plus d will be minus d? Can we say this combined together will be just minus d? Minus 2x plus x will be minus 2x plus x will be
X
plus x or minus x.
minus X
Similarly, minus 2d plus d will be,
minus D.
is it making sense to you? Getting it? So basically here also we'll be getting n minus 1 into d. Don't get confused. Every term will start coming out as the same. 2a plus n minus 1 into d, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. Let me write the last term also. How many times? How many terms were there? The first sequence was having n terms. Okay. So total n terms are there. Also, we are having 2a plus n minus 1 into d. You can check it when you will add the last terms together. A will be 2a and then n minus 1 into d. Okay. How many terms total? How many terms are there? Previously, when we have added 1 to 100, total 100 terms were there. But here total n terms are there. Are you getting it? Total n terms are there. Getting it? Aisha, Ziana, Maha.
No,
That
ma'am.
this term, total n terms are there. Why n terms? Because initially a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, a plus n minus 1 into d, total n terms were there. Okay. So when we will add both of them, It will be n terms only. Yes or no? Let me show you why I am saying total n terms. Suppose we are having one equation. Let's say s is equals to x plus y plus x. Like that we have written 2s is equals to, suppose this two I am writing together and treating it as a single term. And this two I am writing it together and treating it as a single unit, single term. Now I will ask you how many terms are there. So you will be saying two terms are there in a bracket. This is one term single unit and this one is another term single unit. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's why I am saying that initially two terms were there. In the second sequence also two terms are there. Now we are keeping the pair. That's why in the final also two terms will be there. Okay. Similarly here initially n terms were there. In the second sequence also n terms are there. When we have added n terms will be there because we are keeping pair together and we are calling it a single term. Okay. So n times 2a plus n minus 1 into d will be there. You can check it. 2a plus n minus 1 into d, then 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 2a plus n minus 1 into d. How many times? N times it's there. So let's multiply n rather than adding so many times. Okay. And here is 2s. Now let me know. So far, is it making sense to you?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
can you show the way you added the second term?
What you said?
The way you added the second term.
Just a second. Yeah, can you please tell me now?
The way you added the second term. A plus d and a bracket n minus 2 bracket d.
Okay, the second one. How we added the second one? Shall I show it to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Let me show it to you. A plus 2d. इसको ऐड करना है a plus n minus 2 d के साथ. If we will open the bracket, a will be 2a, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we will be having n minus 2 into d is there, plus 2d is also there. Wait, with not this one we are adding, with this one we are adding. Okay, please don't get confused. It was just d. With the second term we are adding. Can you see it, Maha? Can you see it? With the second term we are adding. The last one is, we have written the sequence like this. Let me create the gap so that it will make sense to you. First term is a, next term is a plus d, next term is a plus 2d, next term is a plus 3d, like that it will continue, and the last term will be a plus n minus 1 into d. Nth term is this one. If you want me to write before nth term also, at least one term before nth term also, it will be, I'm using a curly bracket to avoid the confusion. Just a second. Before this, we will be having a plus n minus 2 into d. Okay, now we will reverse the sequence. So the last one we will be writing at first, that is a plus n minus 1 into d, plus then we will be writing the second last, that is a plus n minus 2 into d. Now this two you want me to show, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do it. A plus d, if we will add with a plus n minus 2 into d, a will be 2a. Then we will be having d. Open the bracket by using distributive property. The other bracket, it will be n into d minus 2 into d, right?
Yes, ma'am.
2a will be as it is. Now minus 2d and plus d will be
minus D.
minus d. So can I write it like this? Plus nd minus d. Can I?
Yes, ma'am.
And then if we will take out d common, then we will be having n minus 1 into d.
Yes, ma'am.
Getting it? That's why I
Yeah.
said that each and every term will be 2a plus n minus 1 into d. You can check it over here. You will keep on writing like that. And the last term, you will be having just a. If you will add it a with it, you will be having 2a plus n minus 1 into d. If you will add this two together, you will be having 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this much observation is enough, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How many times 2a plus n minus 1 into d is there? N times 2a plus n minus 1 into d is there. Is it clear so far, Ziana, Aisha, and Maha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
now from here the sum of n terms of the formula came out. That is n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Have you seen this formula? Do you know this formula, sum of n terms of an AP? Yes, Ziana, do you know? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the formula we are having. Let me summarize everything. When Gauss was very small, someone asked him how to find what will be the sum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 till 100. Is it possible for you to find it? What he did quickly, rather than doing the addition, starting arranging in column and then doing the addition, the normal addition, what he did, he applied one trick. What is the trick? He just reversed the sequence, written 100, 99, 98, 97, 96 like that, and he has just taken the pair means 100 he has added with 1, 99 he has added with 2, 98 he has added with 3, 97 he has added with 4, 96 he has added with 5. Like that he has just added by making the pairs. Okay, and the other side became 2s. 2s is equals to 100 plus 1, then 99 plus 2. This is how he maintained the pair. Now, eventually he got 2s is equals to 101, 101, 101, 101, 101, 101, 101. How many times? 100 times. So we know if 2 plus 2 plus 2 is there 3 times, rather than adding, we can write 2 into 3. Okay, if 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 4 times is there, we know that rather than adding this all, we can also do 5 into 4 and the result will be same. So the same process he applied. What he did, he just multiplied 100 with 101 and that will give the summation of all 101, 101, 101. Okay, and this is how you will get the sum of all 100 terms. If you want to do the calculation will also be very simple. 2, 5 times 10, 50 into 101 you have to do. That means 5 into 101 you have to do. 5 1 times 5, 5 0 times 0, 5 1 times 5, 0. 5050 is the summation of 1 to 100, all the numbers. It's that simple. Is it clear so far?
Yes, ma'am.
The same process, exactly the same. Aisha and Ziana, are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the same process we are going to apply for the summation of n terms of our AP. A is the first term, A plus D is the second term, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus N minus 1 into D. This is the nth term. We know that the formula for nth term is A plus N minus 1 into D. From where it came? It came from the observation. That second term is having only 1D, third term is having 2D, fourth term is having 3D. So obviously nth term will be having one less than n, that is n minus 1D. Okay, now that's what we have written over here. S is equals to A plus this all we have written, then we have reversed it. Now this time when we reversed it and we have taken the pair, the first with the last one, then the second with the second last one, if once we have taken the pairs, we ended up getting 2a plus n minus 1 into d, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. How many times? n terms are there, so n times. So previously 100 times we have done, this time we have done n times of 2a plus n minus 1 into t, and hence we got the formula. Any confusion? Aisha, Ziana, Maha?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so the question can come, who has given this formula? Now you know. Okay, let's continue with the discussion. Let's take few questions where we will be able to use this formula. Now one note is also there, that the nth term of an AP is the difference of sum of first n term and sum of first n minus 1 terms. Okay, nth term, this is just note. Let's try to understand what exactly the statement says. It says that we can also get the nth term of the AP sometime, like while using the while solving any question. Maybe we need to use this concept. What the concept says, that you can get nth term. That means you can get fourth, and n can be anything. Let's take n as a 5. Okay, suppose we are having AP. Let's say the terms are, the first term is A, then the next term, let me take a proper example. Let's say the first term is 2, then next term is 4, then next term is 6, then next term is 8, then next term is 10. Okay, no, this is one of the AP we are having. The statement says that we can find the nth term of the AP by taking the difference of sum of first n term minus sum of first n minus 1 term. So basically, if you know the sum of all the term, suppose you know the sum of all the term, 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10, if we will add it, let me try create one example. Just a second. Okay, the sum is 30. And the sum of so the statement says that the nth term of the AP is the difference of sum of the first n terms minus sum of first n minus 1 term. Nth term you can also find by using the previous formula, that is a plus n minus 1 into d, or maybe you can also use one, like there is another concept that says that you can also use this concept that you can find the sum of n terms minus sum of n minus 1 term. If you will do, then directly you will be getting the nth term. Okay, so suppose here in this AP we are having how many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 terms we are having. We have to find the fifth term over here. A5 means fifth term we need to find. Fifth term we are trying to find. What is the fifth term of this AP? So the concept says that first, if you are already having the sum of 5 terms of the AP, sum of 5 terms of the AP. What is the sum of 5 terms of this AP? 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. The sum of this all, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Suppose you already know the value of that, or maybe I am writing it like this. From this, you can subtract the sum of n minus 1 term. If you will subtract the sum of n minus 1, that means 5 minus 1, fourth term, till fourth term, whatever is the sum, if you will subtract it from the total sum, obviously you will be getting the last term, the fifth term. Yes or no? If we will be subtracting from this one 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 only, so what will be the result? 10. That is the fifth term. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what the formula says, that if you have to find the fifth term, and if you already know the sum of 5 term and the sum of 4 term of the AP, then directly you can do the subtraction to get the fifth term. What is new in that? Logically, we understand that. Yes or no? You are understanding, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is not a formula. This is logic. Logic we have to apply. The common sense we have to apply, that yeah, the sum of all the terms if we already having in hand, and sum of n minus 1 term already we are having in hand, then this two will help us to find the last term. Okay, sum of all the terms, sum of n terms minus sum of n minus 1 term. If we will do directly, we will be getting the last term. And that's what I have written over here, just with the help of one example. Tell me, Aisha, is it clear to you as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's what this statement says. Let me check if any question I can get which will be related to this concept. Just a second. Now when we will be coming to this part, I will see if any example, a suitable example I'll be getting from here. But first let's discuss the question which is related to the concept of sum of n terms of a AP. Okay, so if first term will be given, common difference will be given, n will be given, directly you will be able to find the sum of n terms, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me give you one question. Suppose we are having AP 7 plus 10 1 by 2 plus 14 plus 84. Here we have to find the sum of all the terms. Yeah, let me remind you one more thing, that here the formula which we have deducted over here, that is sum of n terms formula is n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We can write this formula like this also. We can also customize this formula n by 2. The curly bracket part we can take it as a 2a can be taken as a plus a. Can we write 2a as a plus a? Can we?
Yes, ma'am.
Now a plus n minus 1 into d is nth term formula or last term formula. So we can write it as a plus l also, the last term. So this is also one of the formula for sum of n terms of an AP, that Sn is equals to n by 2 in bracket a plus l. From where it came? It came from the original formula only. Any confusion?
No, ma'am.
If you understand this one, then do this one. Find the sum of all the terms of this AP, the given AP. Do it. Are you doing it?
Yes, ma'am.
One more thing you have to be careful over here. If you will try using the formula, you should know what is n over here. Do you know what is n over here?
How to find M?
Yeah, we'll be finding n at first by using the previous formula, and then we need to use the sum of n terms. So only two, especially two formula we are having in hand. That is nth term formula and sum of n terms formula. Yeah, that formula we can also write it in the terms of last term. So basically only two formulas we are having. Okay. Anyway, in any of the question, we will be thinking about these two formulas only, always.